Well, hi, I'm Jay Arthur, author of Lean Six Sigma for Hospitals and QI Macros. Last week I got a call from a customer and they said, well, here's some data and we need your help a little bit. This is rare. Okay, but they did ask for help. So anyway, the issue is in a hospital when patients all their respiratory and everything else drops to zero, that's what they call a code blue, right? They're essentially out of it, all right? Now, a few years back, hospitals started implementing what are called rapid response teams, or RRTs for short. And a rapid response team, they look and they notice that, well, respiration and heart rate and blood pressure and all going down. We better get on this, right? And the rapid response team's job is to go and make sure that people don't go into a code blue. They don't code, as they say in the trade. We don't have to get out the crash cart and try and revive them. All right? And so what they were noticing was that, you know, in their scatter plot, RRTs were going up. Now you would think, right, that if RRTs are going up, that code blue should go down, right? That would seem logical, but that's not what was happening. Code blues were also going up. And they thought, oh my gosh, what's wrong here? And I think this is one of those things where you have two different distributions of data. The more patients you have, it seems, the more likely it is that you would have more codes and more rapid response. Does that make sense, right? There's just more the more. So this seems logical. Now, we do not know if code blues are less or more, right? So what I would do is I would come back in here and say, okay, well, let's look at the code blues, right? And out of the code blues, you know, how many of those had an RRT and how many didn't? So if they had no RRT, I would expect that part of the Pareto chart to be high and those with RRTs to be less. So I think we were showing two different distributions on here, right? So let's go look at the ones that didn't get an RRT, right? A rapid response team. Why did we miss the signals that we should go do a rapid response team? What's the clue? All right, so this is one of the things I see sometimes is people look at their data and they go, well, I think they should, our code blues should be going down. Well, no, not happening, right? So we're looking at the data incorrectly. And let's go look at it a way that will tell us if there's something actually going wrong here. Now, if it was reversed, and guess what, there was all of these people who coded had an RRT, then what was wrong with our RRT process? So how did we miss it and how did we fail? So let's go problem solve that, right? One of these two things is happening. And I think it's most likely there was no RRT and they may have missed somehow, maybe one thing was going down, but pulse and respiration was fine, but the blood pressure was, maybe one thing or another was going on. So that's my insight for this week. When you look at your data, it may not tell you what you're hoping for, but it gives you insights about how to look at your data in a different way and get to a problem you can actually solve. That's my improvement insight for this week. Let's create hassle-free healthcare. Let's go out and improve something this week.